Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to read a lovely poem, lesson number 6, The Water Cycle. Did you ever stop to think about where our water comes from? The water that you see in a bottle or can may once have been a part of a cloud or snow or even the ocean. You must have seen water in the oceans, rivers, and lakes. This water evaporates or turns into water vapor. This water vapor then goes up in the sky and forms clouds. These clouds rain down on earth. And sometimes, when it becomes very cold, water in the clouds falls down as snow. It turns into water which flows into oceans, rivers, and lakes. The water cycle describes how water changes its forms, and the cycle continues. Now let's read more about this water cycle with the help of this poem. Poem The Water Cycle, written by poet Helen H. When I was young, I used to think that water came from the kitchen sink. What is sink? A large open container with taps in a kitchen used for washing dishes in. So, when the poet was young, she used to think that the water came from the kitchen sink. Isn't it funny? Do you also think the same? No, because you know about the water cycle now, you know where the water comes from. But now I am older and I know that water comes from rain and snow. So when the poet grew up, she came to know that water comes from rain and snow. It stays there, waiting in the sky, in clouds above our world so high. So it means that all the water vapor is there in the sky. It forms cloud high in the sky. And when it falls, it flows along and splashes out a watery song. So now all the tiny water droplets join together, it becomes cloud, and when the cloud becomes heavy, it falls down heavily. Splashes, it means falls noisily on a surface. As each raindrop is joined by more and rushes to the ocean shore or to a lake, a brook, a stream, from which it rises just like steam. But while it's down here, what do you think? Some does go to the kitchen sink. So where does all the water go? It goes back to the ocean, and not only ocean, brook. Brook means a small river, a stream, a small narrow river, and it rises again just like steam, the hot gas that water changes into when it boils. So now you can see the water evaporates again, and so this cycle continues. And some does go to the kitchen sink, right? Isn't it? So children, read this poem and enjoy reading it. Happy reading. Have a nice day.